part 3 of the online Scotch Whisky Awards series and my opinion. And tonight we are talking at the best non-malt whiskey for 2023. Now, I've made 3 videos already with some of the categories, and there is so many opinions, so many disgruntled people, and a big discussion. And of course, if you want to follow the discussion, go check on my end card links. I will add all the 3 videos that have been created already. A lot of discussions, a lot of suggestions, and of course a lot of good suggestions how to make the online Scotch Whisky Awards maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit more friendlier for some people. Of course, it is a popularity contest. People choose what they love, and of course most people, as one of my subscribers indicated, haven't tried everything. So very difficult to pick a winner if you haven't tried all the other whiskies in that specific category. And I think he's quite right on that. We need to try everything first and then make an informed decision. So hence my saying is, it is a popularity contest. I saw that in the first Oswa Awards, something that was called Baines whiskey, a South African whiskey. I think it is absolutely fantastic, but as you can imagine, most people that were voting have never even heard of Baines or never even tasted Baines. So for me, I do realize it is a popular contest and the prom king and queen, but of course we do have an option at the end of each category to put your favorite in, and of course that also means that at the end of the day, when the calculations are made, there will be a People's Choice Awards to see who picked what. And of course, if you keep on voting your own conscience, of course, hopefully your whiskey will also be added in the end of this award ceremony. So this is going to be a short one. The first whiskey that was nominated as the best non-malt whiskey for 2023 is the Blue Spot 7-year-old, and it is bottled at 58.9% ABV, cost around £85 for the bottle. I haven't checked what it will cost here in Belgium, but I can expect it's a little bit more expensive. And of course, I've also seen that can be a little bit of a difficult one to find. I have the green label here somewhere. I do like it. I do like the crisp flavors out of that little bit appley flavors. So I have not tried the Blue Spot, so I cannot give a big opinion on it, but from the online research I also see that it is quite a popular one, and it's a lot of good reviews on that one. The next one, only had a sample of this one. That is the Elijah Craig barrel proof, 60% ABV. A little bit expensive at 115 euros, pounds for us. And I did try it, I did like it. I compared it with the Evan Williams, and I did prefer this one above everything else. Really a nice American bourbon type whiskey. So something that's, if you are a Scotch drinker, you need to get a little bit acquainted to it. And it's a lot like the Baines whiskey, that lovely flavors, that corny, sweet flavors that comes out. So something that I really enjoyed. The next one is the Jack Daniel's barrel proof, 60% ABV, $74 pounds for it. Now, I haven't had that specific one. This looks like the gold label that they have here, but what I did pick up at the duty-free store is this one. This is also the Jack Daniel's single barrel 100% proof Traveler's Edition, and I can tell you this is fantastic. Now, for me, Jack Daniel's growing up, This is what you would buy. The old number 7, bottled at 40% ABV. Now that is something that I grew up with. I did not even know that Jack Daniels had something more, something better, something special. I'm just trying to open up the box. It's a little bit childproof, sorry for the noise. But as you can see, this is something that I've been really enjoying. This was a gift from my son some years ago. I really appreciate it. 50% ABV. I just love the bottle. It's a nice little stumpy decanter bottle. The flavors are intense. It is just absolutely fantastic. So something that I really like, and I can only imagine upping the ABV to 60% ABV. This one is 50%. So I haven't tried it, but I can definitely say that's something that I would really like to try in the future. Now the next one on my list is something that I'm quite familiar with, and that is the Loch Lomond single grain peated whiskey, 46% ABV, around $30, euros, pounds for a bottle. And this is the nice box that it comes in, the tube that it comes in. I quite like the bottle. For some reason I like these dark bottles. A lot of people are saying that you can't see the level of it. Well, you drink it till it's finished, and then you know it's done. A lovely label on it, lovely logos, lovely dark bottle. I really, even holding it up to the light, I can't see what the level is. It is a peated whiskey. They do say floral and smoky. Absolutely floral and smoky. It of course is a single grain Scotch whiskey with a coffee still. And it's something that I really enjoy, especially with a little bit of a coldness coming through. The winter time is approaching. That's something that I do gravitate towards to warm up the soul. And it's ticking the boxes, of course, at 46% ABV. So quite a nice whiskey for me, and something that I would definitely recommend for a lot of people to try. Loch Lomond makes some fantastic whiskey, and you can have seen here at the back, I have a couple of them. So the next one on my list, going back to the Americas, it is the Wild Turkey 101. Now, sometimes it was a little bit of a hit and miss for me. This one is one of the first real bourbons that I bought, well, almost 3 years ago. The Wild Turkey 101, and I just bought this to do a quick review. The prices was actually not bad, so I think I bought it just over 20 euros. I can't remember exactly, and I did like it. It takes some time to get used to the flavors and the aromas of bourbon, but really when you get you get what it is about, and you get the different grains that they're using, and you get that little bit of that sweetness from that corn, and you realize, well, this is really nice. And for me, this is fantastic in a cocktail. So this was mostly going straight to the cocktail, and you can see quite a dusty bottle, had it quite a time. And the last one, staying with the same company, Wild Turkey, rare breed, 58.4% ABV, cost around $55 euros, pounds for it. Now, I haven't tried it. In fact, I haven't even seen it here in Belgium. I haven't seen it on any of the online stores, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm going to leave it up to you. Leave a comment to tell me what do you think about this one. Is it something that you'll pick above the rest? Well, it is a democracy, and of course we can pick whoever we want. And if we are not happy with the ones that's presented today, don't attack me. I am not responsible for this list. Although I am a contributor, I narrow it down to a shorter list to pick the favorite of my whiskies from a big list. And of course, winners for me. Now, this is a little bit difficult. I was a little bit leaning to the Loch Lomond, but then I think to myself, The Elijah Craig was just fantastic as well. So for me, I think the winner maybe the Loch Lomond with a tight finish on that Elijah Craig. So please leave a comment which is your favorite, which one should have been on this list. And of course, as always, please remember to like, share and subscribe and help the channel to grow. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time. And the next one, well, I'm going to skip some of the categories. They have the best distillery categories. I think there's a consensus that the one that they have picked are quite good, so I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think the next one that I do want to talk about is the best world whiskies, and then I will come to the other categories maybe a bit later, if there is interest. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Cheers.